Time for Andre Russell again. He goes big. Gives it a heave into the crowd and they love it. His first six tonight.
Well, he played three good-looking shots down the ground for a single, Danny Morrison. And then he saw what's coming his way. Just clears his leg and pumps it away. Into the second here. That is a big shot. 75 meters though, but he's gone into the stands.
He goes big. Yeah, got the length for that. Perfect. Clear the front leg. First six tonight.
Well, he played
smarter too. That's nice and straight. And AB, you're too old, champ. Races into the fence for four.
Cracking shot once again, that from the bat of Andre Russell. 18 already. So have a look at this shot. Muscles it down the ground, even though there was one of the best rounds. That long on had no chance whatsoever. De Villiers was not even in the frame and that crashed to the boundary ropes.
And AB, you're too old,
look at where he has hit the sixes.
Races into the fence for four.
Straight down at the cow corner and also on the offside. Once again, that from the bat of smash one over the cover. I remember that. That was a brilliant shot. Look at this shot. Again. Down the ground, even though there was one of the best rounds. Miss hit that. But he'll still give us the strike. 19 in that over. 130 for 3.
বাড়িতে ব্যবহার করুন RFL SWR পাইপ সম্পূর্ণ অটোমেটেড মেশিনে সেরা ভার্জিন রেজিন আর ফিলারের পারফেক্ট কম্বিনেশনে তৈরি যা নিশ্চিত করে সঠিক পুরুত্ব RFL SWR পাইপ নিশ্চিন্ত করে লাইফ
BPL লাইভ রবি মাই স্পোর্টস এক্সপেরিয়েন্স করুন রবি ডিজিটাল লাইফ 199 টাকা রিচার্জে 10 জিবি ইন্টারনেট এছাড়াও মাই স্পোর্টস সহ আরো অনেক এন্টারটেইনমেন্ট রবি
মনে পড়ে কেমন লাগছিল আমায় হয়তো মনে নেই আমার সৌরভময় সেই মুহূর্তগুলোর রেশ রবে বহুক্ষণ ঠিক যেমন পারফিউম বিউটি অয়েল সমৃদ্ধ নতুন লাক্স পারফিউম সোপ কালেকশন সৌরভ এমন রবে বহুক্ষণ
Airtel 4G Plus এ সারাক্ষণ ফ্রেন্ডশিপ আর স্ট্রিমিং অন Airtel
Single off the very last ball to Dre Russell. 14 from 6. He started with just 3 singles. Started to get into his work. 6 and a 4. Swiftly, Mortazar has brought himself back. Need a wicket here. With his change-ups and his cunningness. Mortazar wants to try and take out Russell here. Started to get into his work. 6 and a 4. Nice start, Mortars. Let's go sideline to the Irishman, Niall O'Brien.
Hi guys, I'm downstairs with a very, very important man at the stadium, DJ Imti. How are you, sir?
I'm fine.
Are you enjoying entertaining the crowd?
Yes, I am very cool crowd and very good crowd.
And you're from Dhaka?
Yes,
so you're supporting Dhaka tonight?
Yes, I'm from Dhaka. My supporter is the Dhaka team.
And a little bit about the DJ. Can you teach me how to use the machine?
Yes, I'm using the machine.
Oh, you Irish guys down there have to can it. We've come up here to celebrate this one. Has to be a miraculous catch to get rid of this guy, and is. What a marvellous piece of athleticism.
The skipper does the trick, but look at that catch taken by Farhad Reza. He's featured in all 4 wickets. Try to pull it away, but have a look at this. Farhad Reza running from the deep. He was in mid-air when he took that catch. It's stunning. Absolutely brilliant. And he's taken the catch to send back Andre Russell, who's gone for 14. 130 for 4. Try to pull it away. But have a look at this.
Hello Fresh Super Premium Salt এর আয়োডিন ও ব্যালেন্সড মিনারেলস শরীরের ইলেক্ট্রোলাইট ব্যালেন্স করে যেন আপনি থাকেন সবসময় অ্যাক্টিভ ফ্রেশ সুপার প্রিমিয়াম সল্ট অ্যাক্টিভ সারাদিন
বাংলাদেশের 80% মানুষের আস্থায় মেরিল পেট্রোলিয়াম জেল এখন ত্বককে রাখবে আরো সুরক্ষিত
দাঁড়ান
সেলিব্রেশনে হয়তো 10 সেকেন্ড যথেষ্ট না কিন্তু লাইফ বয় থাকলে মাত্র 10 সেকেন্ডে জীবনকে বলতে পারেন বাই বাই
Here's big KP. Kyron Pollard is back in the playing 11. Little niggles and issues. Wonderful strike rate himself for his career. Look at that, 440 matches. Extraordinary. I saw that 100 too. I think it was in St. Lucia recently, CPL last year. And the captain who brought himself back, Murtaza, has done the trick and got one of the big guns out. Brilliant. That's quite brilliant as well. Fine leg inside. Chris Gale again just waves it goodbye.
Yeah, he's been very good, Ronnie Talukdar. Races over to 44. He's picked up his 5th boundary now. Heading inside the line and then it's scooping it over Chris Gale. Couple of bounces to the fence. He's picked up a very important wicket, Mashrafi Murtaza. Wicket number 17 on that two of Russell. Just couldn't connect it. It was going away from Faradrida. He's run very hard to his left and in the end taken a brilliant catch.
Yeah, put that in the vault locker. That's up there with some of the best this season. Oh, has he hit it? He hasn't. No, it's been given. If he'd hit it, he would have reviewed it straight away. There's the change of pace. We've got 2 wickets in and over from Murtaza.
The skipper is on fire.
Has he hit it? He hasn't. No, it's been given.
They're having a bit of a discussion and he's taking the review. But it looked dead, didn't it? To the naked eye, unless he might have just had a bit of a touch with the bat. Nothing wrong with the delivery, it's fine. They're having a bit of a discussion. I don't know why he has taken that review. Looks back to me. He might have just had a bit of a touch with the bat.
Surely.
Nothing wrong with the delivery, it's fine.
Ronnie T would have known if he'd hit it or not. He clearly hasn't. He's missed it by some margin. Whether Pollard talked him into it, because he bowled a little cutter there, but it was a beautiful line. Didn't do a heck of a lot, just did enough to beat the inside edge. I reckon it's smashing into leg stump easy. Whether Pollard talked him into it. Yeah, clear daylight. Clear daylight. And there's a spike, but there's still a gap there. Ultra Edge is saying something, but there's a gap there. So is he going to be given out on the Ultra Edge? Ultra Edge is saying something, but he's clearly missed it. On that evidence of going past the edge, that is bizarre. There's a gap there. Oh dear. So is he going to be given out on the Ultra Edge? Yeah, if I was Murtaza too, I'd be ripping out my hair. I haven't got any left though. On that evidence of going past
it looked clearly there was certainly a gap between the ball and the bat. There he goes.
Dear.
They all saw it on that screen.
Yeah.
We saw it, they saw it, but there was a bit of a spike. Unbelievable. Clearly there was a strange gap between the ball and the bat. There he goes.
Now you can understand the frustration
on that screen
of the riders, players out there, but Ronnie T survives.
Unbelievable.
He's got away with one here, I reckon.
Strange.
If he'd known he'd hit it, he should have reviewed it straight away, but he was strolling off and then Pollard stopped him. The riders, players out there, but Ronnie T survived. Big talking moment, that. He's got away with one here. Certainly got something on this one. If he should have needed to. Straight away, but he was strolling off and then Pollard stopped him. Big talking moment, that. So we're going to have Pollard now to face his first one. Needed to. Ronnie Talukdar has gone to 45 and all that fuss with the review. And it's time for Pollard. So we're going to have
I still cannot believe it, Mashrafi Murtaza. I still have a wry smile on his face. We cannot believe it that it went against his team. What matters now is that if Ronnie Talukdar will go on to play a really big one here.
That is the concern, massively. What if Ronnie T has a massive say in the rest of this innings and the Dynamites win a close one? Fascinating. Oh, he just goes so early and deserves one of those. Might be signal wide, but I tell you what, so worth doing. It's a cracker. The Dynamite's worth doing from Mortaza. That's not wide. He's ducked it. Watch this. This ain't wide. Look, up right. That's a cracker. We go down and get that square leg up. We'll both go down and give him a good squeeze. Put his head off. Tried to there, Mortaza. Wide. Ducked it. Oh, bowled, unlucky. Wide. Up right. Go down and get that square leg up. Shot off it there. Ah, exactly. I'm with you, Emmanuel Martinez. Wasn't playing a stroke. Bit of by-play there. It ends the 14th, and it's 1:36 for 4. Shot off it there. Exactly. I'm with you, Emmanuel Martinez. Wasn't playing a stroke. Bit of by-play there. It ends. 14th. It's 1:36 for 4.
ক্লিক সুইচ চলছে চলবে।
দিন মেয়াদে 3 GB ইন্টারনেট মাত্র 279 টাকায়। ফাস্টেস্ট ইন্টারনেটের মেয়াদ নিয়ে এখন নো টেনশন। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
They've lost one wicket. You're supporting Dhaka, so are you happy at the moment?
Yes, I'm happy from Dhaka. Play the good display, good play cricket. So I like Dhaka.
And your favourite player?
My favourite player must have been Mortaza.
Mortaza, but he's playing for wrong four, the opposition.
Yes, I like this, but I team like this Dhaka.
So tonight you don't like Mashrafi, but because he's playing for the opposition.
Yes, I like Mashrafi, but my supporting team is Dhaka.
Can you show me a little bit about the DJ decks and how you go about doing your business?
Yes, my business is DJ playing at big event, big opportunities. There's a BPL,
So
there's a big
tonight you don't like Mashrafi, 'cause he's playing
opportunities
for the opposition.
by Bangladesh.
And your favorite type of music?
My music, favorite music, English music. I like this.
English music's the favorite. We're going to go back upstairs to the guys in the comm box.
Big event.
Thank you, Niall.
There's a BPL.
All the best down there. Play something grunty. Let's have a bit of Jimi Hendrix all along the watchtower. Crank it up down there.
Or an AC/DC.
Give that too. Come on, DJ.
English music. I like this.
English music's the
Anyway, Pollard.
favorite. We're going to go back upstairs.
Oh, yeah, wanted to smash this up into the top tier over cover. Let's have a bit of Jimi Hendrix. Just fresh air.
It's a good little period for Rangpur Riders. Last 30 balls, 58 for 2. They managed to send back the dangerous Russell already back in the herd, but the pair in the middle can still hurt you badly if they can go on. 137 for 4, 6 wickets in hand.
Just fresh air.
And if they go at the rate of 9.56, they will end up scoring 191. Surely 200 still on the cards. Russell already back in the herd, but the pair in the middle can still hurt you badly.
Ronnie Tolaka is the key. And so is Pollard. And he be there with Ronnie T at the end. Jeez, he's blitzed this. Couple of little skimming bounces through extra cover. First boundary for Pollard.
He's smashed that away to the boundary. Poor delivery, nothing delivery in the end. Look how wide that is. Easily put away. You can't afford to bowl it in those areas, especially to Aaron Pollard. They take you apart.
Boundary for Pollard. Yep, slot ball. Shahidul.
Poor delivery, nothing delivery in the end.
Shahidul, I beg your pardon. Sorry to you, sir. That's better. Close it down. Don't allow big KP to free those arms. Yep. Slot ball. Shahidul.
Unlucky in the last over, Mashrafi Mortaza. He's bowled well throughout the tournament. 17 wickets now, 1 for 30 and 4. Tonight, this is Ronnie Talukdar playing behind square on the onside. And also on the offside, he's been very good. He's batted really deep in the crease. He's bowled well throughout the tournament. 17 wickets now, 1 for 30 and 4. He's hit that nicely, but has gone straight to AB. This is Ronnie Talukdar playing behind square on the onside. On the offside, he's been very Very good.
7 off.
Really
With 1 to go. Kyron Pollard is back on strike. Extra cover sweeping on the fence. That's a very good delivery to finish. 1 to go. They'll get a leg by, but that's it. So after 15, it is 144 on strike.
হ্যালো, বিকাশ থেকে নাহিদ বলছি।
মিথ্যা কথা।
বিকাশ অ্যাকাউন্ট আপগ্রেডের কাজ চলছে।
এটাও মিথ্যা।
বিকাশ থেকে আপনার ফোনে ভেরিফিকেশন কোড এসএমএস করা হয়েছে, সেটা আমাকে দিন।
ফাঁদে ফেলছে।
এবার আপনার বিকাশের পিন বলুন।
বলবেন না। প্রতারকরা বিকাশ গ্রাহকদের এইভাবে ফাঁদে ফেলে টাকা হাতিয়ে নেয়। আপনি সিন্ধুকের চাবি যেমন কাউকে দেন না, তেমনি ভেরিফিকেশন কোড ও পিন নাম্বার কখনোই কাউকে বলবেন না। এমন কিছু ঘটলেই দ্রুত বিকাশ হেল্পলাইন 16247 নম্বরে কল করুন। মনে রাখবেন, বিকাশ কখনোই এসব তথ্য জানতে চাইবে না। বলবেন না। প্রতারকরা বিকাশ গ্রাহকদের এইভাবে ফাঁদে ফেলে টাকা হাতিয়ে নেয়। আপনি সিন্ধুকের চাবি দেন না, তেমনি
5 to go. If they go at the current rate, they reach 192. More likely they'll go on to the 200 mark. Still on the cards that 200 for the Dhaka Dynamites. Got 6 wickets in hand. The crowd have been royally entertained here today. Big scoring games in the last few days. Reach 192. More likely they'll go on to the 200 mark. Still on the cards that 200 for the Dhaka Dynamites. It's going to be Shafil Islam now. Come in and bowl from the far end, which is the Ismani Mirzapur end. Just getting his field settled down. Tell you what it is, Chris Gill. Short third, there's a fielder at backward point. Deep cover. There is look at the riders bowlers bowling, and that was checked. Giving you the field, you can see there for Pollard and Ronnie Talukdar. Just a sort of in-out field, if you can call it that. Busy with this pair in the middle looking good. What do you reckon at the end of the innings?
Yeah, they're looking good for their targets, Siki, what he was talking about, 180 plus. If they can get to 200, he'll be more than happy. And having Pollard there and Talukdar look well set, they're looking pretty good for 190 plus, which is what they need on this sort of deck. Yeah, they're looking good for their...
Another look at the field. Oh, no, God on the ground. Oh, did he do well? Or is it a little disappointed? Maybe that effort, brilliant effort that was. He didn't manage to pull it back, just bounced and gave 4 runs. The 50 up now for Ronnie Talukdar. Acknowledges the applause from his teammates and the crowd. And a delight to watch.
How good has he been? This is his second 50 as well. This one in particular coming over 29 deliveries. And this is how he got it. His heart must have been in his mouth. He thought he got enough on it. Yes, he did. But tremendous effort out in the boundary. Oh, back live swing and a miss.
You can't keep Farhad Reza out of the action, can you? Taking 2 catches in almost after another stunner. Look at that effort. Brilliantly done. Very disappointed that he couldn't pull it back in. Just managed to drop it inside. That gave him the boundary that took him to his 50. Ronnie Talukdar, well played. Looking good. 30 balls. But what about this man? Farhad Raza has been top class. Yorker Lang bowls well, just digs it out and gets a single.
Yeah, outstanding. And just as well, the top effort. Farhad Reza, yes, you can't keep him out. And all the dignitaries out here to enjoy the night. Good cricket.
Excellent cricket. Really. Top grade stuff here. 52 not out at the moment of 31 balls. Ronnie Talukdar been absolutely perfect with his approach. Timed very well. Another dot. That was like, zooming into that block hole. Did well to dig it out once again.
Shakil has been outstanding bowling at the depth throughout this whole tournament, and he's done exceptionally well. And it's not an easy time to bowl from the over number 15 to the 20th. You're really asking a lot from the bowlers, and he's been up to scratch with it.
Najmul Hassan, board president here for this game. Up in the air, that's going to go sailing away, and it's going to go into the hands. Oh, I thought it's going to be going over Alex Hales' head. What a stunner of a catch. Oh, that must have been a delight to take. Look at the smiles breaking out.
Unbelievable. Back paddling, they're never easy out at night as well. Alex Hales, he's been talking about how good he has been at the death, and Talladega thought he might have had enough to clear mid off. It was the height that done him, but this for a catch, one-handed as well, going backwards. Unbelievable. Goodness me. Oh, Alex Hales, you beauty. Unbelievable. Made it look easy in the end, but that was outstanding. Just checking regulation, that's normal. That's a legal delivery. Well, outstanding inning as it was, entertaining as all for Talladega. 52, 1, 5, 1 for 5.
Right, and there should be a signal now for the strategic timeout, but what a stunner of a catch by Alex Hales. We're all set for the Bosundhara LP Gas strategic timeout.
Outstanding inning as it was, entertaining as all for Talladega. 52, 1, 5, 1.
কই যে যায় প্রতিদিন
Pick up, সামনে, and go.
বৌমা পারবো তো?
মিসেস নীলুফার, পারিব না এই কথাটি বলিও না।
তুমি
জি আমি। বৌমা এই বয়সে পথ চলা শেখালো।
এমন ভাবনাগুলোর সাথেই শুরু হয় নতুন করে এগিয়ে যাওয়া, আর এই পথ চলায় যোগ হলো নতুন নাম্বার সিরিজ 013 গ্রামীণ ফোন।
আল্লাহ
জি
দাদি খাবার পানি দিবেন?
নিশ্চয়ই।
ফোটানো তো
100 বার।
তাহলে তো খাবো না।
কি আজব। জি আমি। চঞ্চল ভাই
দেখা যাচ্ছে না বলে নেই নাকি? পানিতে থাকা আয়রন ও সীসা ফোটালেও যায় না, দেখাও যায় না, তাই বলে নেই নাকি? এটা দেখুন
পিওরিক প্লাসে দূর করে ভাইরাস, ব্যাকটেরিয়া এবং নতুন যুগের দূষণ।
এবার চোখ বন্ধ করে
পিওরিক প্লাসে ফোটানো থেকে নিরাপদ।
ভ্যাসলিন জেলি খুব সাধারণ কিছু, কিন্তু তৈরি করতে পারে অসাধারণ সব গল্প। কিভাবে জানতে হলে যোগ দিন আমার সাথে ভ্যাসলিন হিলিং প্রজেক্টে। শুষ্ক ত্বক বা ঠোঁট ফাটা আমাদের জন্য খুবই সাধারণ, কিন্তু সুবিধাবঞ্চিত মানুষের জন্য এমন সমস্যাই হতে পারে ভয়াবহ। তাই ভ্যাসলিন হিলিং প্রজেক্ট ওদের ত্বকের সুস্থতায় সাহায্য করবে। বাংলাদেশের একমাত্র 100% পিওর পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি ভ্যাসলিন। এভাবেই তৈরি হবে সাধারণ জারের অসাধারণ সব গল্প।
Clever as well, manipulating the field, and anything that was in his slot, he made sure they capitalized on it. Used his feet pretty well. On the placement, he was outstanding 6 fours and just a 1-6. And that's his wagon wheel, more on the leg side, and just the one pickup shot for 6. Outstanding.
Well, he could have had another one, the one that got him out. What a spectacular catch that was. Alex says, I thought it was sailing over. It would have too, if he didn't sort of lean back and jump backwards and take that catch. Bowlers have done reasonably well. You see Nahidul and Mashrafi both under the 8. Well, he could have had another one, the one that got him out. What a spectacular catch that was. Alex says, I thought it was sailing over. It would have too, if he didn't also to go. Will be Shahidul, gone for 22 of 2. Bowlers, Gurukad Home Chaudhary is there you go, in the middle for the Dhaka Dynamites now. He's also had a good run with the bat, 680 runs in the kitty so far. Whips it away, inside part of the bat. Will be Shahidul and a single. 22 of 2. Have another look at this extraordinary catch. We're going to keep on talking about catches being taken. The effort. You'd say that's going away over the boundary, and it would have. Look at him backing. Well, no, maybe it wouldn't have gone to the over the boundary, but look at the way he kept his eyes on the ball and leaned back, jumped backwards, and clung onto it. Exceptional catch.
Yeah, it's also those big hands, making use of them. Short, up in the air. Who's underneath it? Hales again. Oh, what an effort. Just wants the short ball and must have been his mouth on that occasion. Not to him. He's got buckets.
Yeah, not
Who's underneath it?
the meaty part of the
Hales
bat.
again.
But look at this effort. The ball's been following Hales and Farhad Reza around. Every time they go, it's near, close by to them. But